Have learned that another horse owner wants a Louisville judge to end Churchill Downs' ban on trainer Bob Baffert. The owner hired Baffert to train a horse they paid more than $1 million for.
That horse, Imagination, earned more than enough points to qualify for the Derby. Wave News reporter Mark Stevens says the owner claims all that effort was wasted because of the Churchill Downs decision.
This finally gets into part of the key argument about the decision awaiting Circuit Judge Mitch Perry with Sedan Racing. Churchill Downs argues he could reset the Derby field entirely with 3 horses that could potentially bump others out. Sedan says only 1 horse would be impacted, but the undercurrent in all of this is one name: Bob Baffert.
Imagination trying to match strides with him, and EJ won the cup. Just in front, and Stronghold prevails.
Imagination placed second in the Santa Anita Derby 10 days ago, qualifying for the Kentucky Derby. Now the owner, Diane Basher, who paid more than $1 million for the horse and hundreds of thousands to trainer Bob Baffert, wants Judge Mitch Perry to scratch Churchill Downs' Baffert ban for the same reason Sedan Racing Stable does. They argue there's no one better.
This is not just any trainer. Bob Baffert is probably the greatest trainer ever.
Imagination's owner says Baffert advised her to keep her horse out of the Derby after its second-place finish. But Churchill Downs argues if the judge overturns the Baffert ban, up to 3 horses could push other qualifiers out.
If the court were even entertaining the idea of a temporary injunction, the consequence would be to oust 3 horses that have competed under the rule, up to 3 horses that have competed under the rules, earn their spots in the Derby, and are ousted at the last minute.
Lawyer Tom Dupree argues this would be the same as an NFL team suing to get into the Super Bowl.
This is the sort of situation where, you know, on the eve of the Super Bowl, the Dallas Cowboys coming into court and saying the rules for qualifying for the Super Bowl are wrong and should be changed, and we want the judge to order the Cowboys to play in the Super Bowl.
Sedan's lawyer, John Quinn, says that's overblown.
We're only talking about 1 horse. We're only talking about potentially 1 other horse qualified that might be displaced.
Quinn says Baffert has had 669 races without any violations since his Churchill Downs ban. Perry suggested what the whole case may come down to.
So your race, your track, you set the rules.
Exactly.
The lawyers are due back in court tomorrow. Perry expects to issue a written decision by the end of this week. Mark Stevens, Wave News.
All right.